Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to share with you something awesome, how to turn cold strangers into warm engaged leads, even if you have a tiny following or no one never heard about you. I'm super excited for you. It took me years to figure this out. Even if you're starting out, this is exactly what I would do if I was starting out. So this video is amazing. This is for you, for coaches, consultant, creators, and agency owners. So let's get started. So why this matters? 1. Warmer leads close faster. Engaged leads trust you, reducing sales objections and shortening the sales cycle. 2. Higher conversion rates. Engaged prospects are more likely to take action, increasing your ROI. 3. Lifelong customer relationships. Engagements foster loyalty, boosting repeat business and referrals. And 4. Stand out in a noisy market. So even if your market is saturated, if you do this, you'll get a lot of clients. Engaging leads position you as an authority, outshining competitors. So in this training, you'll learn 1, our marketing core philosophy, 2, method 1, the cocktail technique, 3, method 2, which is the story CTAs, and 4, the daily non-negotiables. And if you do this correctly, if you do this daily and consistent with your daily non-negotiable, it's impossible not to make at least 15K a month using these strategies. So I'm super excited for you. Let's get started. So our core marketing philosophy is simple. The world belongs to those who can give and expect nothing back. I'm sure you've heard the saying from Gary Vee before, jab, 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 hook. So basically the same thing. You need to give more than you take. So the world belongs to those who can give and expect nothing back. 2, you'll solve problems for free, reap the rewards tenfold later. And 3, key activities, 100 DMs a day and 1 daily educational content piece, and I'm going to explain that in more details now. So method number 1 is the cocktail technique. So why the cocktail technique? Because you're gonna benefit from this tenfold. So here's how to do it. 1, you follow your ideal client's profile. So first, you follow 50 new accounts daily of your ideal client profile, or what I call the FCP, the favorite client profile. 5 to 10% will follow you back. 2, you want to use comments strategically. So basically you add value to post in your niche. So you go to your competitor or your influencer post, you set the notification on, and the moment basically they post a new post, you go ahead and comment. You need to be and the comment should be valuable so people can see your comment, like it, and check your profile and hopefully add you and follow you. So for example, you suggest an extra tip or share your insights. For example, let's say the influencer say 5 tips on how to lose weight. You add a 6 or 7 tip, right? So. And 3, what I call, this is amazing, I call the 10 CLPS method, which is basically to comment and like on posts, stories, and comments. So here's how to do it. You go to Facebook groups and you comment on posts. You need to do 10 CLs, which is basically comments and likes, 10 comments and likes on 10 different Facebook groups. And also you need to do the same thing, 10 comments and likes on your competitor or influencer posts or ads and stories. And you do the same thing for your FCP post, favorite client profile, and stories. So you do 10 comments and likes for your favorite client's profile and stories. So in total, you'll have 50. So 10 on the Facebook group, 10 different groups, and then 10 on the influencer post and 10 on the influencer stories. And most importantly, 10 on the FCP posts and 10 on the FCP stories. So 10 different client profiles or 10 different leads. What you want to do is you comment and you like their posts and stories. And tip, respond with personalized messages and use keyboard shortcuts for efficiency. If you do this, you'll get more views, you'll get more traffic to your account, and 5 to 10% will follow you back. They see your stories, they see your content, and then they engage with your content, and then basically you start a conversation with them. You give that value, set appointments, and you close them on the call. So that's the overall strategy. For example, Dan Henry, I'm sure you've heard about Dan Henry. If not, he basically made 100K in 30 days using the cocktail technique. What he did is he joined free communities and gave free value in the DMs. And then basically everyone who engaged with his free value, he say, hey, I just created a new course. It's for Facebook ads. Are you interested? I'm going to work with a small group of people. And he sold his course for $995 to leads that he had for free. And that's how he was able to make 100K in 30 days. And you can do the same if you implement this strategy. I'm not saying you're going to do 100K in 30 days. If you do, great. And if not, you can at least reach 10K in 30 days. So method number 2 is the story 2PS CTAs, which is basically to leverage curiosity, because stories get the second highest engagement after DM. Believe it or not, it's not the content or the post. After the DM, stories have the highest engagement on Instagram. So here's how to do it. 2-step, which is basically to offer tangible assets, free training course, tracking sheet, templates or PDF. Add clear CTAs like DM me the word recipe, for example, to have a free recipe book, to generate inbound leads effortlessly. The second strategy is with polls, and you can do either market research or proof on the polls. So here's an example. So you can say, what's your biggest problem in your fitness? And you can put like the answer nutrition or training. And once they click nutrition or training, basically you hit them back and you follow up with them. Hey, I noticed you answered nutrition. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to nutrition? And you start a conversation with them. Here's another example. I'm looking for 5 people who want to gain 5 pounds of muscle in the next 60 days. If that's you, vote here. I'm in, or send me more info. So these are the 2 options. There's no option. And you follow up with voters. You start conversations, you give value, and you set appointments. Then you close them on sales calls. So that's the overall strategy. The third type of story is the straight call to action, which is basically very simple. Here's an example. You just DM me, you just say DM me the word scale to lose 10 to 20 pounds in the next 90 days. You can say I'm looking for 5 people who want to lose fat in the next 90 days. If that's you, DM me the word fat loss and we'll take it from there. So basically that's how you do it. You have the 2-step, you give something away for free, and then they request it, and then you start conversation. Or you do polls, market research, or proof of your results, and then they request it, and then they engage with you, and then you start conversations. Or number 3, straight call to action. They engage with you, and then you start conversation, and you ask them questions, then you sell them on the call or using a VSL. Right? So now let's talk about the daily non-negotiables, your daily checklist. This will work even if you have no following, even if you have a tiny following, even if no one never heard about you. So if you do this, believe me, you will reach 15K a month. I promise you. Disclaimer, results are not typical. I'm just telling you what worked for me and for my clients, because I know if you put this input, this level of input every day, it's impossible not to make 15K a month. I'm telling you this. So step number 1 is start conversations. You need to do DMs. You need to send 100 DMs a day. Instagram basically restrict you if you send more than 60 or 70. It's between 50 and 70. But if you have 2 accounts, you can reach that, or you can do 50 DMs on Instagram and 50 on Facebook or another platform, right? 2 is to post 1 long form YouTube video. So basically you need to educate your target audience about about their problems. So if you give them a lot of value, if you solve their problems, like what I'm doing right now, right? So I'm giving you value for free. Okay, so you like me and trust me more, and then when I offer you a program, you're more likely to work with me. So the same thing, you want to post 1 long form YouTube daily or bi-daily. So for example, I would say do it Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and every Monday, Wednesday and Friday you need to post a long form YouTube video solving problems of your target audience. Because if you do that and basically they can get help for free, they're more likely to work with you down the road, and they like you and trust you, and they'll see you as an authority, and they trust your expertise. So number 3 is to post 1 to 3 Instagram reels. Start with 1 a day, but if you can 3, the more the better. So what you want to do is you want to create 1 reel for value, 1 real connection, and 1 real CTA. So for value, basically you give tips on how to solve your current target audience problems. For connection, you share a story or a meme or a joke or something that connect with your target audience and relate to their lives. And for call to action, basically you do a CTA to your programs. Number 4 is to share stories. What you want to do is you want to share stories on your Instagram, and you do this using the VCP and the 2PS method. VCP, value, connection, and proof, and 2PS, which is 2-step, polls, straight 2-step, and polls and straight CTA, the one that we talked about here. So we have 2 types of stories: the connection stories or building value stories, VCP, and the money stories or the call to action stories, the 2PS, right? So you want to do that daily. Number 5, you want to follow or add friends, your FCP, your favorite client profile or ideal client profile, however you want to call it. You want to add or follow 50 to 100 a day. And last but not least, number 6, which is basically the 10 CL PSC, which is basically 10 comments and likes for your FCP posts, stories, and comments. So what I'm going to do, if you want to do that for comments as well, you can do that. But to keep it simple, just start commenting and liking on their posts and their stories. If you do this consistently every day for 30 days, I'll give you a 30-day challenge. Start with me. Can you promise me to do 30 days? I'm sure the majority won't do this, but for the one person who is watching this video and listening to me and feel my energy and vibe and align with my values, if you do this every single day, you will never worry about money ever again. I'm telling you, it's impossible, guys, because you're attacking from different angles, right? You're doing the COPA system that I explained, the content, the outreach, and if you add this, you add the paid ads and the appointment setups, oh my God. But for now, if you don't have a lot of following, just do this, focus on these 6 daily action steps, what I call the RPA, results producing activities, and you will never have to worry about money ever again. I promise you, okay? So in summary, practical RPA plan, the results producing activities plan. You need to start conversations. You need to post long form YouTube video. You need to post 1 to 3 Instagram reels. You need to share stories, and you need to add your FCP favorite client profile daily. And also you need to comment and like on their posts and their stories. So the key lessons here, you don't need a huge audience to start, okay? That's a myth. Creativity and effort are your greatest assets now. Follow these methods and watch the results, and do the non-negotiables daily, and you'll never have to worry about money ever again. So what's next? If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, put the notification on so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And if you want more personalized help, then click the link in the description to learn how we'll help you scale to 15K a month using our new CAM, which is the Client Attraction Machine, plus Inception AI automation system. I love that name, Inception. This will work well if you're a coach, consultant, or agency owner. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. I hope you get a lot of value, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. This is Saif signing out. Peace. Merci.